What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be breaking down and unboxing the 4000D. This is the airflow version, not the regular 4000D from Corsair. This is amazing PC case, and I'm going to show you a bunch of benchmarks and stress tests, noise tests that people have done on it. And it's doing pretty good. Honestly, it's up there with some of the really good ones, and the main thing you're going to want in a case is performance out of your computer, right? And the airflow versions are definitely the way to go. So, even if it's not this kind of airflow, I highly recommend getting one with either the mesh in the front or some way to maximize the airflow, because that's what's going to be your bottleneck in a case, at least, right? And you also got to make sure you got all the features and stuff that you want. So, main thing, airflow, and I think the 4000D definitely nailed it. So with all that said, before we get into the actual unboxing, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. And keep your eyes peeled, because I'm going to be doing a build. I'm going to put the new Zen 3 Ryzen 5600X. We got the B550. I got a 2060 Super in this PC here. We're going to be taking out of there, and we're going to put it all in the 4000D airflow. So be sure to check back for that video. It's going to be coming real soon. Real quick, check out the links in the description. We got Amazon storefront, IPVanish VPN, and a bunch of other ones that I'll throw in there. We'll have a link to this case, and I'll throw in a couple other links for other PC parts that I recommend. So with all that said, let's hop right into the video. Alright, everybody, so we got the 4000D airflow version right here. This is a little picture of it here. You guys can check that out. See if I can get a better angle for you. But overall, this, I've looked it up. I've looked at a bunch of different videos. This is actually a pretty good case. If you're going to buy the regular 4000D non-airflow version, don't get it. These tests that I looked at, the 4000D regular version was getting crushed. I mean, it was horrible for sound, horrible for thermals. It just wasn't a good case. And it didn't look that cool either. This one, on the other hand, this is a real slick looking case. The thermals are great. The noise is decent. And it's overall a good case from Corsair. So let's go ahead and open this up. I kind of got like a crappy angle on it right here, but I'm going to do the best I can. As you can see, it's got the instructions, and it's got a little box with all the screws and everything. I already opened this up. I'm going to show you where the box came from. But when you're opening it up with the box, I want you guys to be careful, because when you open it, I'm going to show you where it's at. You have to just pull out the hard drive cage, or at least the partitions for the cage. Because if you don't take the partitions out of the cage, it's real hard to pull that out. You can't really get the box out. It's like trapped in there. So you got to pull the little dividers out. And again, I'll show you how to do that in a second here. Let's just get this plastic off and show you what the case is looking like. So this is what it looks like. This is tempered glass on one side, and then on the other side you got a solid metal. What I really like about this is this little mesh cage thing here. Let's just get this tape out of there. If you can see, it's just a mesh little cage with magnets on one side. It says Corsair right there. And then Gamers Nexus noticed this actually. These aren't the normal shape. These are little triangles, and it keeps with the design of everything on top. But I really liked it. I like that they added that. One thing you're going to notice is that the accents on this case are yellow. You got the yellow right here on the mesh thing. You got the yellow on the USB. Then it's got yellow on the sides here. I'm going to be taking another video with my iPhone so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You got some yellow things here. You got yellow ones here. All four of them are yellow. You got the tempered glass side. Okay. Okay, this is the front. It's pretty slick. I mean, what I like about it is it's completely breathable here. You can pop these out just from four corners, and that thing comes right off. Looks pretty cool. Let's put that down. After that, you got a little mesh screen for catching dust. One thing I didn't really like about this is it only came with the two fans. I got other fans, so I'm not really worried about that. But it only came with the two fans. It kind of sucks. But this is the front. Let's go ahead and put these back on, and I'm going to show you the back. Now, this is the back here. You got plenty of room. Plenty of room for your power supply down here. You got the four screw-ins, turn-ins for your two side panels. These two are for your solid side, and then those two are for your tempered glass side. Another neat thing about this case, I don't recommend doing this unless you have water cooling, but you can have a vertical CPU right here. Again, I really don't recommend doing that unless you got water cooling, because that would definitely kill your GPU. What I'm going to do is let's take off this side panel here so I can show you where you will find your screws and all your other stuff. And I'll show you what's in the box also. But you just twist those two, you take off the side panel, put it in your box while you're working. You always want to do that. And we're going to flip this over. Okay. And this is what it's looking like. Down here, that's where you're going to find the box. This box here is going to be tucked in one of those, right? And to get it out, all you got to do is you'll see this thing here and this thing here. You just pull in on both of them, and this will slide right out. And you can just go ahead and take it out. And then just slide them back in when you're done. One thing I like about this case, they got their little cable management straps. You also got, I think, 3 more in the box. This is everything in the box. You got all your screws and zip ties, and then you got 3 more of these. I like how they got the little Corsair logo. That's pretty cool. Then you got your runner for your cords right here. Okay. You got 2 slots for SSDs or other 2.5-inch drives. Some controllers are that size you can put there. It's pretty customizable, this case. It's pretty decent. One last thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the tempered side. Let's go ahead and put this in the box. You want to make sure it's not by your other panel, because you don't want to get scratched or anything like that. But this is what it looks like inside. It's pretty decent. You got 1 fan up here. You got another fan over here. And I believe those are, yes, 120 millimeter fans. You got 2 of them. So you got 1 for the exhaust and 1 for in the front. And that's about it. I mean, there's really not too much to tell about this case, except for it's a real good airflow case. You got enough room for pretty much anything, except for, 2 GPU builds. Some of them you could do in here, but more than likely you're going to get a bigger case. One thing to note in the front here, if you're going to do a 3-fan setup, you got to make sure that you have enough room with whatever power supply you have. Because if it doesn't push back far enough, and if the storage drives aren't pushed back far enough, you might not be able to fit it in there. But I know I was watching some other videos on it, and they were saying, Gamers Nexus and some other one was saying that if you have the 3-fan setup with the radiator, it's not going to work if you have a certain size power supply. So just be mindful of that. Overall, comment down below. Let me know what you think of this. It's called the Corsair 4000D airflow version. Again, here's the top I/O. Here's the mesh. It's looking pretty cool. What I love about it is this little Corsair and this thing here that pops up. It's pretty cool. It's got the magnets on it. So you can, either have it on or off if you want to get more airflow. I recommend just leaving it on. You really don't need it off, but it's an option, right? I hope you guys enjoyed the video on this case. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns. I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, check out the links I got in the description below. We got Amazon storefront and my IP Vanish link. And I'll throw in some other links for this case here that you can buy. And some other products that I recommend. With all that said, guys, I'm going to close this video out. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.